You may think God isn't answering your prayer. It's been so long, you feel like He's not with you. God is always with you. He's answering your prayer. Take a movie, for example. What happens before the movie comes out? Well, they have to write the script and do all this stuff before the movie comes out. That's the same with God. He has to do all this stuff before He answers your prayer. It may seem like it's too long and it will never get answered, but remember, just like flowers bloom in time, so will prayer be answered in time.
Yes, and there's a lot of stories in the Bible that looked like it was never going to get answered, but it does. In time. Like the story of Abraham and Sarah.
What happened in the story of Abraham and Sarah?
Abraham and Sarah were very old. They haven't had a child, but they tried for years, but never had one. God said to them, they will have a child. But they were very old now, and they didn't think they would have one then, when Abraham was 99.
Wait, hold on. I thought his name was Abraham.
It changed because when God came to him, it says in Genesis 17:2-5, God said, then I will make my covenant between me and you, and will greatly increase your numbers. Abraham fell face down, and God said to him, as for me, this is my covenant with you. You will be father of many nations. No longer will you be called Abraham. Your name will be Abraham, for I have made you a father of many nations. That's why he changed his name, and he changed Sarai to Sarah in Genesis 17:15-16.
Oh, I see. Then what happened?
Well, when Abraham was sitting in his tent at the entrance, the Lord appeared to him. And when he looked up, he saw 3 men standing there. And when he went over, one of the men said, I will surely return to you about this time next year, and Sarah, your wife, will have a son. Now Sarah was listening to this at the entrance of the tent, and you see, they were very old, and when Sarah heard this, she laughed to herself because she was past the age to have a child. But God kept his covenant, and a year later, Abraham, and Sarah had a child, and God told them to name him Isaac, for his name means laughter. And Isaac and his children, and through generations, Abraham became a father of many nations. God said his descendants would be as numerous as the stars in the sky. So you see, even though it looks like they would never have a child, God kept his covenant, and in time, their prayer was answered. Sometimes we think prayer will never be answered, but remember, in God's time, it will. And God's time is perfect.